Hi Gemini, how are you today? I hope you're all well. Welcome back to those of you who have decided to visit us today. And if you are new, then welcome to our channel. My name is Linda, and I'm very happy to see you here today. So, this is your bonus reading for October 2024. And we like to start out by first asking, what is it that Gemini needs to let go of? So, Gemini. So, this is a message about uh, letting go, Gemini. Anger is binding, not free. It connects us to another person and holds them in our life pattern. We are stuck in the negative pattern until we let go of the energy of anger and its little payoffs of righteous indignation. Feeling wronged and the desire for revenge. Relinquishing anger brings us many benefits. So this is quite a powerful message, isn't it? Anger's not a nice word. It's not a word I like to use all the time, or any time, to be honest with you. But this is, so I'm just going to say this. When somebody's upset you, when somebody's hurt you, when somebody's deceived you, when parents have programmed you and you we can carry this stuff, Gemini. We can carry this stuff for years. We can sometimes, and some of us maybe. And by the way, everybody, I will refer to myself as a Gemini through the reading. I will say us, we. This is the way I speak. Okay, become the star sign I'm reading for. That's because that's the way I am. So, Gemini, what we need to do is, we need to realise that hanging on to that only holds us back in that situation. It keeps us there, doesn't it? And I think we're all aware of that. But when we let it go, when we say, you know what, I've got too much to do in my life. I don't need to hang on to that stuff because I'm a Gemini. You know, I'm a very, Gemini's are very progressive, sharp-minded, you know, and usually very, very successful. They've got a sort of built-in determination. So why on earth would we want to hang on to anything that maybe be keeping us a little bit stagnant? So what we need to do is remember, let go of those emotions that are negative, let it go. Because I'm sure you've got a positive reading here and you don't need to have this. So if somebody's wronged you, if somebody's, made you feel resentful towards them, that resentment of feeling of resentment is not good for your own auric field and your own internal spirit. So let's release it, shall we? Let us release it, and then we will see all the benefits that come our way when we have let it go, when we just let it go. Okay, Gemini, let's have a look, shall we? And just make sure our deck is up the right way. Let's have a look and see. Oh, look at that. Wow, she threw that at you. Didn't she? Let's have a look and see what Spirit wants to give you today, okay? If they don't get thrown out, then I'll choose. Because Spirit runs this hand anyway. Okay, right. Okay, let's begin and see. Thank you. Okay, Gemini. And look at this, Gemini. Twin. So this is about, could be for some of you, could be partnerships, could be your relationships, could be you negotiating with somebody in relation to finances, could be work. So we are looking at, because it is a general reading, isn't it? So what we are looking at here is, I feel what I'm getting here more than anything, I know that cups are emotions. This is about, love and partnerships and soulmates. I know that this card represents that, but in this case, what it does present is you trying to decide on something. I feel you're trying to decide on something. Look, some of you may be trying to decide on a relationship. That could be the case. Some of you could be trying to decide, shouldn't I? Should I go there? Should I do this? Should I? And what Spirit is saying to you today is that you are intuitive. You do have you have your gut instincts. You have those intuitive gifts within you, and so. But Spirit is saying at the moment, what the Gemini, what they would like you to do, if this is a brand new relationship, they would like you to spend more time on it. They'd like you to spend more time on it. And you also need to realize that sometimes what we need to do is we need to just mull over things, think things out, take it easy, take it slow, allow ourselves to listen to our intuition, but also we must also listen to our head. Gemini, you are a sword sign in many ways because you're beautiful, swift mind. So you're very powerful when it comes to your mindset. Some of you may need to rest yourselves at the moment and take it easy. Some of you may need some time out. If you are trying to negotiate for something at the moment, again, don't rush in on it, okay? Because you do have the Star card, and the Star card is all about weighing things up, weighing things up. So I feel you're on a bit of a crossroads here. Can't help but feel, Gemini. Some of us might be on a bit of a crossroads. Some of you may be on a bit of a crossroads here where you're debating, should I, shouldn't I? He's putting a lot of thought. He, I see him. He's putting in a lot of thought about something that's very important at the moment. He's putting in a lot of thought. He's really debating. He's not rushing. He doesn't want to repeat mistakes. Some of you, maybe you're thinking, I don't want to go down that path again. I don't want to repeat the same mistakes. And so maybe you're thinking, should I go and get some advice? Should I look into this? Should I get some advice from an expert? Should I find out from somebody who knows about these sorts of things? Counselling, expert in the field, that sort of thing. I feel this is something that maybe you're mulling over. You're thinking, maybe I need to do that. And Spirit is saying, yes, it would be a good idea if you did do that. To get the star, though, to get the star in a reading is everything turning out really, really well, especially emotionally. You've got the sun shining down on you here. And so everything you're about to create, have a little look at this, have a look here. Look at look at all of these different areas that this is flowing to. This is growth, Gemini. This is a lot of growth around you and very, very positive growth as well. And so whatever it is that you're working on at the moment, look, it could be a relationship. If it's a relationship, there's a lot of growth. Even though you are maybe taking your time and you're thinking deeply about it because you don't want to go make a mistake again, or we still have this message about everything working out well if you put your thoughts into it. And I know that you're mulling over this. You're really mulling over it. If it's not a relationship, it could be a partnership. Are you thinking of maybe collaborating with somebody? And I hope that nobody's ripped you off in the past, because that could also be why you're a little bit apprehensive. I feel that some Geminis out there, I feel you're being a little bit apprehensive. You're a little bit uncertain. You don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to repeat. What I'm being told is you don't want to repeat mistakes. Look, you're ready. You are ready to grow. You're ready to move. You feel it's time, and it is time to get things going. The knights are action, as we know. And the Knight of Wands, he's ready to move forward. He's already been working on something because his wand has already got fertility. The growth is there, but he's now ready to move forward. He's now ready to grow a bit more. He's now ready to grow a bit more, and the Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is around that growth as well. This is also about you concentrating, putting a lot of effort into growth around your finances. If it's a business, could be your business, could be your money, just your money in general. Some of you won't be in your own business, but this is about growth of everything that's going on around you when it comes to either your business or relationships. When I say relationships, it doesn't have to be a love relationship. It doesn't have to be that because this is not a love reading. But the relationship card is the first one that came up, and I do feel there is negotiation. I do feel that you are being careful here for some reason, and I feel that's a very wise choice. Let's see what else um, that we'd like to say to you. Make sure this is the right way. Okay, what else would you like to say? You're being encouraged to go for it. Oh, there you go. Yeah, be positive. You've got to be positive, haven't you? You've got to be positive. Yeah. Okay, Gemini. You're being encouraged to go for it. So whatever this Knight of Wands, whatever this is that you've been pondering on, this concentration that you've been putting into your growth in life and in life in general and finance, so on, you're being encouraged to go for it. You're being told you can do this. You can do this, Gemini. You go for it. Okay. There is a decision here. Be positive. If for those of you who are have been asking yourself something for a while, you've got this feeling, you've been thinking about something for a while. I can't. I'm getting this feeling, Gemini, that there are a lot of you out there who've really been thinking about something for quite some time. You really have. And look, it could be a relationship. It could be that. Um, and you're being told that you can do this. There is a decision sitting here. There is a choice. And again, you've been mulling over this for quite some time. You've been weighing things up. You could have already looked for some advice and you just feel that, and you may have been, for example, some of you could have been going to counselling. It's very possible. Some of you have looked for advice on it and things haven't really gone the way you wanted. So now you're in this situation where you've got to make a decision. You've got to make a choice. And you're being encouraged by spirit to, they're saying, yes, be positive. Whatever it is you're thinking about that you know is good for you, the answer is yes, you go for it. You do have the wishing well, so this is all about wishes coming true. But you are being told that, that that it's some of you, not all of you, but some of you might think that you're up against a bit of a brick wall with life at the moment, or making this choice, or making this decision, or making this move. And what Spirit is saying to you is that that's not actually the case. You could always find another way around this, and there is another way. So, walk around the brick wall or go to Plan B. Go to Plan B because Plan B will work. And Plan A's got too many rocky roads, like this one here. There's too many. You can't do all of this at once. You know, then just do what you can do. Just go around things a different way, and everything's going to work out fine, Gemini. Everything is going to work out fine. So there is a decision here, and you need to decide on that decision. You need to decide which way you want to go, and then you have to do it. You have to do it. Okay, let's have a look now at what else for this bonus reading, please. What else would you like to give? Um, so this is collaboration. So we have collaboration here. This is about we looked at this here. We looked at this here, the Hierophant, which is also about sometimes gaining experience, going to somebody who has the knowledge and so on. This is the same. This is the same. Seek out mentors and like-minded people. So Gemini, there could be a situation around you where you do need to go and get a little bit more information, where you need to find out what it is that will help you to make this decision. This can also be you, Gemini, being the person that the people come to. This could also be you being the counsellor. So for those of you who are in a situation of being a counsellor, those of you who are in a situation where people come to you for guidance, for help in any way, I feel that I'm being given the impression that there's going to be a promotion around you. Okay, there's going to be a promotion around you, and because you're being encouraged to go for it. So if you've been offered, those of you who are in a job where you're being offered the job of a counsellor or a boss, or take the reins in some way, you're being encouraged to do it. You go for it. You're going to be fine. Oh God, look at the outcome. You've got the star, Gemini. So we're talking now about those of you who've been made an offer of some kind, where you may be a boss or a leader or whatever. Make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You're on the right path. Happy times ahead. So that's a beautiful, beautiful message for you. Isn't it? Beautiful message. You need to review. Maybe some of you need to review your plans. Maybe you need to reevaluate some of your things that you're thinking of doing about this here. Maybe you've been doing that, but this is saying now that there is a favourable assessment of the facts, time to move in a new direction. So you've been mulling over this long enough now. So maybe now is the time. Now is the time. But this is about renewal. This is also we've got this was your very first card, and we've got this card here that also could be about a relationship. Two people working together, being together. This could be partnership in business. We've got two people again. We're not assuming a relationship, because this is not a relationship reading, but this seems to be something maybe that we're in collaboration. Maybe a collaboration. The message with this one is that, the angel is standing there. She's had your back for a while. And okay, and you've been through. Now she's saying, okay, come on, it's time now. It's time to move on. So if you have been going through some turbulent times, be it life in general, sometimes it could be your health. You may be going through a bit of a difficulty with your health, relationships, career, whatever. It is time now to review things, reevaluate your situation, Gemini, and maybe it's time for you to move in a new direction, because this is all about you being on the right path. Making optimistic long-term plans, Gemini. This is about long-term plans. Make your decision. Make your decision. Your wishes will be coming true. If some things don't go the way you want, go to plan B. Go around things a different way, and then it'll work out that way. That will work out. It's always plan B. And also, plan B has something to do with this, looking for advice or some ideas from somebody. Gemini. So if you come up against a brick wall, you're not sure, there could be somebody that you could go to maybe get some advice or help in moving on in a different way. And, when something flies out like that, I'm going to take it, aren't I? So here's your numbers card, Gemini, for this bonus reading. And this is the card that usually affirms everything, gives you a little bit more information. So this is about awakening. And we had an awakening card. We had an awakening card here somewhere. I'm not sure where it is now. Your angels encourage you to be strong in the face of adversity. Oh, okay. The turbulent phase serves as an opportunity to expand your consciousness and achieve spiritual awakening. Release your grasp. The new perspective will bring you a deeper sense of peace and understanding. This is about you getting in touch with your inner spirit. This is about you meditating, taking time to think things over. Trust your intuition. Trust your intuition. You've got the star card twice. You have got the star card twice. To get the star card twice in a reading is so positive. So just know that, trust your intuition. You are on a new journey. Some of you are on a spiritual journey. Some of you really are. And if you are trying to improve yourself on your enlightenment path, just know that, sometimes we need to seek out spiritual organisations, seek out mentors and like-minded people. For those of you who are on a spiritual journey, join a circle. Go find a mentor. Find a mentor. They will help you to learn how to grow spiritually, and it'll be a wonderful outcome. You'll never regret it, because we all need to be on a spiritual journey. We all need that. Got 0707, so we're going to look at 7. I'm going to look at 70 as well. 70 is there is a message from the Creator that you're on the right path. That just confirms all of the right path. Stay connected through prayer, meditation. I don't know, that just confirms what Spirit gave you to give you, that meditation, joining a circle. You're on the right path. Keep up the good work, Gemini. You're on the right path. You're amazing. Wonderful reading for you. Lovely bonus reading. I hope this resonates with you. Remember, it's a good idea to check your moon sign out. You're Gemini, but you could have a Taurus moon, you could have a Cancer rising when you were born. Check them out, because they will all give you advice on what you need to know today. So, Gemini, thank you for being with us. Would you like to like our video? Would you like to like it and share? That would be wonderful. As you know, we do many various kinds of videos during the month, and so we look forward to when we see you next time, Gemini. Until then, you take care, won't you? Bye-bye for now.